From Neural Newscast, this is Deep Dive, exploring the moments that shape today.
I'm Frederick Moore. And I'm Jonah Klein. Welcome to Deep Dive. Today is June 3rd, 2026, and we're looking at a date that spans the entire breadth of human exploration, from the first maps of our planet to the first steps into the vacuum above it. It's really a day for the pioneers, Frederick. Whether it's someone floating outside a capsule or a geographer trying to figure out the shape of the world before he even knew the Americas existed. The most dramatic of those moments happened in 1965. According to NASA records, astronaut Ed White became the first American to perform a spacewalk during the Gemini 4 mission.
I've seen those photos, Frederick. He looks so tiny against the blackness of space. He was out there for about 23 minutes, right?
Exactly. He was tethered to the spacecraft by a 25-foot line. It wasn't just a stunt. It was a critical test. NASA needed to know if humans could actually do work in a zero-gravity environment if they were ever going to reach the moon.
I heard he actually didn't want to come back inside. Mission Control had to basically order him back into the hatch because he was having such a blast floating over the Pacific Ocean.
It's hard to blame him. The view must have been unparalleled. But that mission set the stage for everything that followed, from Apollo to the International Space Station.
While Ed White was pushing the limits of the physical world, June 3rd has also been a prolific day for people who dominated our culture down here on the ground. Quite a few heavy hitters celebrate a birthday today. Let's start with one of the most resilient athletes in history, Rafael Nadal, born in 1986, the king of clay. It's wild to think about his career, Frederick. He's captured 22 Grand Slam titles, and 14 of those were at the French Open. That kind of dominance on one surface is basically unheard of in sports. It speaks to a specific kind of mental grit. Moving from the tennis court to the newsroom, we also have Anderson Cooper, who was born in 1967. Anderson is such an interesting figure because he comes from that incredible Vanderbilt legacy, but he really made his own way through some pretty gritty war zone reporting before becoming the face of CNN. He brought a certain level of empathy to modern broadcast journalism. And if we look back even further to 1925, we find the birth of a true Hollywood legend, Tony Curtis. Tony Curtis is one of those guys who defined the golden age. Whether it was the comedy of Some Like It Hot alongside Marilyn Monroe, or the epic scale of Spartacus, he had that classic movie star magnetism. He really did. It's a diverse group today, Jonah. A tennis champion, a premier journalist, and a silver screen icon. It's like the ultimate dinner party guest list. But if we want to talk about how these people even knew where they were in the world, we have to look at our fact of the day. That brings us back to 1492. While most people associate that year with Columbus, it was also the year German geographer Martin Behaim presented the Erdapfel, the Earth apple. I love that name. It's actually the oldest surviving terrestrial globe in the world, right?
It is. But what's fascinating is what it doesn't show. Because it was completed just before news of the Americas reached Europe, the globe shows an empty ocean between Europe and Asia. So it's literally a snapshot of a world that was about to disappear. One day the world is that size, and the next, it basically doubles. It's a beautiful piece of art, but also a reminder of how much our perspective can shift, Frederick. From Behaim's globe to Ed White's spacewalk. June 3rd shows us that we are constantly redrawing the boundaries of our environment. It's a long way from the Earth apple to the stars, but the curiosity is the same.
I'm Frederick Moore.
And I'm Jonah Klein. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Deep Dive. Find us online at deepdive.neuralnewscast.com. Deep Dive is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. Explore history every day on Neural Newscast.
This has been Deep Dive on Neural Newscast, exploring the moments that shape today.